Hey guys, we're here in sunny Orlando, Florida with the Tactical Playground HQ. We got Paige Chan, Fenwa, Tom, Ashton Hammond, national champion. We got Honey and Mr. Razagan. Tell us what's going on today, sir.
Hey, what's up guys? So we're here in Orlando today at Central Florida Rifle Pistol Club to get a class in today. It's going to be not too advanced, but not too beginner as well. We have a variety of shooters from people who've never shot a match to people who've been shooting for many, many years. So we're excited to see what we can do today. We're going to be testing on transitions, a little bit of movement. We're going to touch on draw. We're going to touch on grip control. Most importantly, we're going to have fun today. Get some good fun times with everybody. Make sure everybody gets better and see the hit factors go from here and maybe get them up to here, but you know, a little bit higher is still also acceptable. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do today. You guys ready to have some fun? Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do it, man.
Let's go.
All right. Shooter ready. Stand by. All right, if you're finished, I'm gonna show clear. I see clear, slide down, hammer down.
Okay.
And holster. And then when you're holstering, keep it straight.
Straight?
Yeah, because when you're turned this way, you get close to the 180 line.
Yeah,
so keep it straight down that way and just holster it directly in.
Yes, sir.
Cool, and then I think this is your round right here if you want it.
Sir.
All right, cool, so good run. So we'll go ahead and we'll walk it one time together so people who haven't shot understand what we're doing now. So after a stage is shot directly, you walk up to the targets and you're looking for the best 2 scoring hits on the paper. So over here, tell me what you guys see.
Alpha.
Nothing but A's, baby.
2 alphas, right? We're also take the time, the overall time, which is 14:19. I'll put that into our hit factor calculator. Over here, somebody call out what you see.
Bad Asian grades, 2 C's.
2 C. Oh, you're getting grounded. You are grounded. What do you have over here?
Alpha Delta.
Okay, Alpha Delta. And going on to the next paper.
Did I shoot that 3 times?
Alpha Charlie. Next paper. Charlie Delta. Over here. Okay. And these 2. We got
Charlie Delta.
2 alpha on the bottom and up here.
Broke the line?
Yeah, he broke the line. 2 Charlie.
Boom.
All right.
Good job, man.
So
Bad Asian.
total time
Bad
of
Asian. I need all A's.
14:19. So we got a hit factor of 4.08. So just make sure they're all pasted up, and we'll come back over here. Whoever's next.
Her last target, she's gonna whip out the karambit, cut the head off.
All right, make ready. Nice. If you're finished, then let's show clear. So we got 2740.
Oh, I told you it was slow.
That's not bad. That was good, really good accuracy. That's a lot. So that's something that we can start to improve on, right?
All A's.
Yeah, lots of alphas. So go ahead and somebody call them out over here.
Double alpha.
There you got what? What you got here?
2 Charlie.
2 Charlies over here.
2 alphas.
And here.
Alpha Charlie.
Yep. And there.
2 alphas.
Yep.
2 alphas.
And
2 alphas.
nice. So only 3 Charlies total.
But I'm slow as fuck.
Time 27.4. Well, you got there. Just the standing reload hurt a little bit. Pull off, 5 seconds for that. I'd assume it would have been a much better run. But accuracy is really good. You got to be able to shoot good accuracy before you can start ramping in the speed. So I'm not mad about that at all. Stand by.
Oh, hold on.
I need something.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yes, I did.
Good call. You can catch that guy. He didn't have his ears on, so he caught it beforehand. So if you have that happen, don't force yourself to shoot when you don't feel comfortable, right? All right, if you're finished, then let's show clear. So we got 1627. Go ahead and call them out. What do we have over here?
Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie. Over here.
We have
Okay, over here. Okay, over here.
Alpha Delta.
All right, and this one.
Alpha Charlie.
Okay. This one over here.
Charlie Alpha.
Okay.
Charlie Charlie.
Okay.
Alpha Alpha.
Good call. All right. So I want you guys to start seeing the calls, because when you are at a local match, you'll be the people doing it. You'll be the ROs, the timer, the tablet people. You might be downrange pacing, and he might be saying, call them out, because he's not going to walk down. So start seeing them. What you're also doing is training your eyes to see what points you're going for. If you see 2 deltas, you might not want to leave the 2 deltas, because you're only getting a very minimal amount of points. And we'll talk about that as well. But just start training your eyes to see those holes. While somebody's shooting, try to watch the target he's shooting and capture those 2 holes, hit the paper while he's shooting the target. That's called shot calling. That's a very important skill for the sport. But just try it on the next run just to see. All right, if you're finished, go ahead and drop the magazine out.
I feel like that was a rough first round. Like I could just
Yeah?
sense all my mistakes, but it's okay.
That's good. It didn't look horrible. All right, so we got
Alpha Charlie.
next target.
Charlie.
Okay.
Alpha Alpha.
Okay.
Alpha Charlie.
Okay.
Alpha
Okay.
Charlie. Alpha Charlie.
Okay.
Alpha Alpha.
Okay.
Alpha. Am I okay if I
You're never okay when you shoot the white
really?
one. Yeah.
Dang it.
That one over here, let me put this in 2476. Okay. So this right here is called a no shoot, but you still got your 2 points. This is just pulling those points back off of it, basically.
Okay, so I'm okay
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah. So you get a no shoot, and it's pulling points away from the overall score.
Which one is the one that if you...
You could just use brown.
Wait, so how many points does she get deducted from that?
It should be 10. Yeah.
Wow.
So possible the whole target was worth 10. She shot the 2 alphas and got 10 points, and then hit the no shoot. It pulled those points away. So basically, all that time is penalized, because that's your score divided by the time. If the longer the time, it's not going to be beneficial for you.
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys an idea here. It puts you with the time and the no shoot. It puts you at 2.34. Without the no shoot, it's 2.74. So it's 0.4, almost a half a hit factor worth of a point.
Oh, he quick boy.
If you're finished, I'll show clear. All right, so call him out.
Looks like
Alpha Alpha, Charlie Delta,
Charlie.
Charlie, Alpha Alpha.
This was Alpha over here.
Yeah, it was Alpha Delta, not
It's
Charlie
Alpha
Delta.
Delta. Fix your
All right.
eye.
I'm
You squint
scoring
too
it,
much.
but I'm just making sure you guys are saying
you
it
can laugh
right.
at that if you
You
want.
called out Charlie Delta.
Hey, you
You're
can laugh at
screwing
that if you
yourself. So I didn't screw you like that.
I want to make people, Charlie Alpha. Charlie.
Yep.
Alpha Charlie.
Cool. All right. I'm having you guys do it because I want you to see it, right? Did anybody pay attention to holes, or did you forget because we had a little hiccup, or nobody? No?
My eyes aren't so good. I'm looking for the holes.
Yeah. It's tough.
I have a hard time finding the holes.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something that gets picked up really fast. You right?
Oh, she was stretched.
Ooh.
Get in that feng shui, sensei! Feng shui, feng shui!
Tap racket.
Oh, good ammo. Sucks so bad.
Oh
All right, if you're finished, then let's show clear. So yeah, good call on almost leaving the target. behind the barrel and good malfunction clear, because that always sucks, right?
Alpha Charlie, Charlie Charlie,
Okay.
double Alpha,
Okay.
Ooh, 2A, 2A.
Alpha Charlie,
Okay.
double Alpha,
Okay.
2A, 1 pasty.
double Alpha.
That's a good deal.
Charlie Charlie.
Okay.
Is that Alpha?
All right. So come look at this one. You can come.
I'll fight for it.
Yeah. Come check this one out if you're not great at scoring yet. It has to break perforation. So they're gonna look at this perforated line right here and look and see if there's a tear in it or not.
See.
There's a tear on the backside.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not breaking it, but that's as close as it gets, right? So Alpha Charlie.
Hello.
I just checked the scores. I got the highest score. I'm retiring. I'm good.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. We gotta let them know.
All right. $18.30. 11:04.
I was like 18. I was like, there's no way.
Oh, that's my phone.
Oh wait, he was slower than me.
Let me grab my phone.
Uh-oh.
Alpha Charlie.
All right.
That's a Chari.
Somebody call him out.
We have Alpha Alpha.
Okay.
Alpha Alpha.
Okay.
Alpha Charlie.
Okay.
Is that?
Charlie.
Alpha Charlie.
It looks, yeah, that's way low. Yours was closer. Whoever's that was over there. These one?
Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
We'll call it.
Alpha Charlie.
Okay.
All right. I'm out of pasties, except
It's
for
Charlie.
one. I have
Yeah.
one. I'm gonna get
Alpha
that one. Let
Charlie.
me get that one.
Alpha, Alpha.
Okay. Time?
11:04.
Okay, cool.
Which means if I just sprint and spray, I can beat the speed, right?
Two people that did 16 and a 22, a 24, a 27, and a 14, 19. Daniel, you did that. That was a really fast run.
Thank you.
Head factor wise, it's 4.08 for Daniel, and Calm, you're at 3.88, and you're 2.5 seconds behind him, and you're barely down from him. So could you guess why?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I just had trouble trying to find the red dot. I know it's like moving a little bit more swiftly, but also my shot accuracy was lower because I was trying to go fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think your hit factor is so close to his, even though you're 2.5 seconds?
Because I
Faster.
didn't give a shit about my target.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the deltas.
Yes.
You had 2 deltas on your run and like I think 3 or 4 Charlies.
Yep.
Theoretically, you should have been much higher than that.
Yes, sir.
But points are important, but time's also important. You outran everybody and you got a better hit factor on that. 16:27 is the next best at Tom. How do you feel about your run, Tom?
It's my left hand. All these targets over here, they were tight.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't alphas, they were close.
Very
As
close.
soon as I change my hand positioning, this hand tends to
Yeah.
relax,
Got you.
and I started widening out on all these
Got you.
gaps.
So maybe like endurance, as the stage keeps going, that thought becomes less important to what's next is more important to you at the time. What's next, and the skills kind of go down a little bit. That makes sense. That happens quite a bit. I would probably result that back to stage planning because you know how to hold the gun, you know how to grip it, but you did get to that end stage and you even aimed at that one target that you were not going to shoot, skipped it. So you even felt it, right? But you did say, I'm probably going to shoot it. Did you shoot it though?
No.
Exactly. So that's good, right? You made that cautious decision not to do it, but you did have that little slight hesitation, right? So I think stage planning, if you had more of a better plan in your head, you probably wouldn't even have had that little hiccup or the grip thing. So that's the one thing I've seen from that. Going up from there, 22 with David, obviously a jam sucks, right? How do you feel otherwise?
debating whether to shoot the
Head box or the strip of the
Yes.
alpha?
I'm
Yeah.
glad I shot the head box.
Yep.
I think that was the right move.
Yeah.
And then I saw you run and you did that, so I was like, okay. Right.
Yeah. So the reason why, which is more risky of the two shots?
The middle,
Why?
because the white,
Exactly. Yeah,
proximity
you
of
hit
that
that
no
no shoot. So
It's fair.
what are we doing right now? It's risk report, risk management. In any career, I'm sure with what you do, with what you do, with what you do, and what you did for many years, there's risk involved in anything we do. Looking at stages, you also have to run a risk report too. Tell yourself, hey, which of these targets out there, and we'll do it collectively right now, which of those targets out there look like the toughest targets?
The ones in the no-shoots.
Right. Would you say that one on the bottom is a tough target on the right side?
No.
No, because it's a complete open target. Would you say the one above it is harder than the one on the bottom?
Yes, sir.
Right. Is the one over there harder than the one over here on the far left with the no shoot?
No.
I'd say the one on the left's harder.
Yes.
Right. I would say personally, yeah. So, you know, doing that is running the risk report. So I'm glad that you took notice to shooting the top one. If you miss that box, so this is called the credit card box right here. Have you guys seen this alpha up here before? So this is the same points as this, but it's much harder to hit. If you aim over there at that alpha and you shot one shot over here on that one, you would have hit a no shoot. If you shot one shot over here, you clip a Charlie, you still get points. You don't lose points, right? So that's kind of like kind of start the hamster wheel spinning a little bit. You have a risk report. If a target, everybody's shooting it one way, but you know it's going to be tough for you and you might still hit the no shoot, don't do it. Don't shoot it the same way. Is it better to get 2 Charlies than it is to get 2 alphas in a no shoot? Anybody? Yeah? What do you think?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you think you could get more points with 2 Charlies or 2 alphas in a no shoot?
2 Charlies.
Okay. What about you?
2 Charlie. 2 Charlie.
Yeah. So the reason why is because that no shoot pulls away all the points, so impossible, it can't be better. 2 Charlies, do you guys know how much points alphas, Charlies, and deltas are worth?
Charlie's.
3.
1.
5, 3, and 2. Yeah. Depending on, well, one point for minor. Sorry, 1 point for minor. 2 point for deltas on major. So 5, 3, and 1. So if you get alpha Charlie, you're at 6 points. If you get 2 Charlies, how many are you at?
6 points.
6 points is the same thing, right? If you get alpha Mike, what's that?
5 points.
5 points, right? 2 deltas,
2 points.
2 points. So you're down, right? So think about that. 2 Charlies is going to be better than me hitting a no shoot, right? Also, if it's a hard shot and that no shoot's in question, it's probably going to take you longer to even shoot the shot. You're probably aiming and going, boom, and then you still hit it. Now that hurts bad, right? You know, when you're really trying not to do something and it takes you longer to do it. So you're getting double whacked. You just took longer, so your time is bigger, so that number's going to make your hit factor go down. Plus, you just lost points by shooting the no shoot. So we don't want to do that. So that's a risk report. So going back to that, David, that's awesome that you've seen that. I want you guys to understand, you know, why maybe he would have done that.
First of all, we have been standing here and talking about the no shoot, and that no shoot for me took a point for a point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a bummer. I feel like I hit the alphas and deltas, alphas and Charlies, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think for the time, I think a lot of that time was because I hesitated.
Yeah.
My movement. I think a lot of the times, like even aiming to find the red dot, I had a lot of hesitation.
Okay.
Like shooting and pulling that trigger, and I think I could reduce my time more.
Got you. So do you currently have a holster that you practice with at all? All right.
I don't have my own gun either.
That's why I'm asking, because it's going to be hard for you to find any consistency with presenting the red dot to your face. If you're going to use ace, go ahead.
Oh, she has the ace holster.
Yeah. So if you're going to use ace, it is slightly different. When you put that ace controller in the gun, you notice that it can be slightly, anybody who has it, it can be slightly tilted. That changes the angle of the gun. So if that controller goes in perfectly flat every time, then it'll be flat, but the controller doesn't allow it. So you'll pull it out and you might be slightly to the right, slightly to the left. And when you pull your gun out and you get to a real gun and drawing, you'll realize the dot's not right where you want it to be and you have to adjust it. So take notice of that. If you're going to draw a bunch of ace, but the skill itself is the same. Indexing, you're pulling a gun out, putting it in front of your face, finding the red dot as fast as possible. For you doing low ready, what I'd suggest is not so much of what you're doing now. What I seen you do was you snatch. So you had it here and you threw it up as fast. Yeah, the urgency is important, but you want to be able to apply the brakes when you need to. I have a rule called 90-10, and I'll explain it all throughout the day, and it applies to anything. If this is a 90-10 rule applies from this. So if this is at 0% down at the bottom and up here is at 100, which is the full stretch of you aiming the gun, halfway is about right here. You need to be on the brakes around right here. So it's not this, find it and wiggle the gun down. It's fast, smooth, come up. So rip it up, smooth, come up. Rip it up, smooth, come up. That last little bit, apply the brakes, find the red dot, and then lock your eyes on the target and bring it up nice and smooth. Versus ripping to the target as fast as possible. Now the gun's shaking, you're trying to find it out there. Also the starting stance, I mean, you were like something like this. When you had to leave from this position, you almost had to gather yourself to leave. We want to be in a more of an appropriate stance to get in and out of positions. So what I like to do is I take halfway of my feet and I go shoulder width and then a little bit more for me. Most people prefer shoulder width, but for me, I'm a lot larger. So I like to get in this stance right here. If it's a long run, I'll get into a sprinter stance, just like this. Then when the stage goes off, I grab the gun and I'm coming out of it just like that. In this one, you can't be in this too much because I don't like shooting like this. I tell everybody, get back to a natural shooting stance. You know, this is awkward. This is awkward. You know, this is awkward. This is comfortable. So I want to shoot like this as much as I can. Any position out there that allows me to do this, I don't have any extra variables to pull my shots off target. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But besides that, it looked good. You had good shot calling. You had good accuracy. The no shoot, you seen it and then made it up right away, and then didn't let it ruin the rest of your plan. So good job on that. Honey, how do you feel? Time.
Paralysis by analysis.
Okay, yeah, that's a good look at it. It looks like just over confirmation, confirming the shots. You obviously can shoot accurate. You had good accuracy out there. 27-40. I don't think you did run dry, right? I think you had one bullet left, ran dry, and had to shoot the one shot left on the target. You made it up. You know, you did the reload. Everything was safe about it. I think just more smoother, just polishing it. Like right now, you're there. Just rough around the edges, a little bit of polishing to it. You'll be able to have more fun because you'll flow better. You look like you know what you're doing with guns, which is already more than half the battle. And the stage plan, you executed it. It was just that last shot running dry. Do you know why you had extra makeups out there to run dry?
Because I over shot for the
far target. Yeah. Did you see your hits on it?
I wanted to make sure because I didn't see it.
Okay.
So I took an extra couple.
After you shot it, did you see how many holes were in that target?
No, I just trusted it and moved on.
Okay, yeah. I don't remember, that's why I was asking. I'm not sure if you had like 4 hits in it or if you only had 2 and missed the first couple or what. But that's good. That's called shot calling again. We're going back to how confident we are with the shots going down there. You knew it didn't feel great. You're like, I'm gonna shoot another one just in case because worst comes to worst, you get another hit on paper better than a mic.
Yeah.
Right? So good job on making that up. Everybody did good on the movement for the 180 travel, or trap, they would call it, which is all of us going from the right to the left as right. I think we're all right-handed shooters here. So that's about the sketchiest way, because you would want to turn and run this direction with it, right? Now, on my run, did anybody see anything that stood out to them?
To me, a lot.
Huh?
Well, I'm just like looking at multiple stuff, but
Yeah.
I think the most is fluidity.
Yeah.
For me, everything you did was just very fluid. Like for me, I always have these hard stops.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like that.
Yep.
You're just.
Yep.
This is very fluid.
Yeah. So that's a good point out for sure. Robotic movement is what I watched my first match ever, and it's what I did. Same thing. I'd run to a position, stop, stand up, shoot, look, shoot, squat down, run. You know, very like just awkward feeling with a gun because it was a gun. once I felt comfortable with a gun, I was able to move freely. Practice in your house. So literally pull your gun out and have no targets up. Just run around the house like a fucking wild man, but not breaking the 180. So like your TV, like pop around the corner and have a movie playing, and then as soon as the head pops up, you're aiming at the TV and shooting the TV. Then pull the gun in and run through a doorway, dodging all this shit in your house with your gun, like poking and pulling and feeling comfortable with it. And like, dude, I promise you, a few weeks of doing that, you go back to a range and you're all in the open and not have to dodge anything. You can just full sprint and be comfortable with the body. It helps a bunch, man. It really does. Dry fire is where you're gonna find the most improvement, because you can do stuff and not be judged, experiment, not have somebody yelling at you, do things yourself that you might not try to match, and it might not work or it might work, right? So yeah, so fluid, being fluid on the stages is very important. Anything else? Anybody seen? So yeah, same stage plan, right? Nothing crazy. That's what I'm getting at here. I didn't do anything wild, nothing crazy at all. Time wise, we were at 11.04. So Daniel was the next best at 3 seconds slower than that. And I didn't push anything crazy, right? The goal for you guys is to be around that 15 to 18 second area. Some of you guys will be faster, some of you will be closer to the 18, but that's the goal, right? That's what we want to do.